Hello guys, welcome to Nest for Code, the place where code nourish. We are in 30 days coding challenge. Let's see the day 6 problem. Exchange characters in string. Let's move on to the problem statement. Due to the printing mistakes, few characters are exchanged and we need to fix them with the help of a program, right? So we'll be getting two strings as input. We have to exchange first two character of one string with the last two character of the other string, and same thing we need to do for both the strings. So for the second string also we'll exchange the first two characters of the second string with the last two character of the first string. We are not allowed to use loop for this problem. Yeah, and the length of the both the strings will be at least 4, which means like we don't need to worry of validating if the length will be less than 4, what would be the case, right? And output string, we just don't need to print them, we also have to store them in a variable once we calculate or compute the strings. Let's understand the problem in a better way before we move on to the solution part. So let us suppose we have two strings like A, B, C, D, E, F. Similarly, let us suppose we have M, N, O, P, Q. So what does the problem statement says? That we need to exchange the first two character of one string with the last two character of the other string. So these are the first two characters and we'll be exchanging these with these two characters, right? Okay. So here we'll get P, Q, right, as the first two characters. And for this string, last two characters will be A, B. Okay. And what does the other line say? That we have to do the same thing for both the strings. So these two characters will also be exchanged. It will be both sides. So these two characters will also be exchanged with the first two characters of this string, right? So here also in place of MN we will have EF, and here in place of EF we will have MN, right? And the rest of the part of both the strings will be same. So what is here? It's CD, right? So we'll just put the CD as it is here, and here what's the rest of the part is? It's only O, right? So we'll put the O here like this, right? So yeah, now let's move on to the solution part, right? So our solution will primarily consist of three parts: input, logic, and output. And what we'll be getting in the inputs? The user will provide us two strings as input, right? Okay, so let's suppose we name them as string 1 input, enter the string 1. Similarly, string 2 equal to input, enter the string 2, right? And we don't need to convert it to anything because we know, right, whatever we read using the input method, it comes as string only. Yeah, and now we have to go to the logic part. So guys, before we move on to the logic part, we know, right, we have a string slicing operator is there, right? What it does, like, let us suppose if we have a string, say hello, right? And here what's the objective? We want first two characters or we want last two characters. So if we want only the last two characters, what we can do, we can start, like, there is a negative index, you can start from -2 and we can go till end, right? Because last two characters will have indexes like -2, -1. So what will the value? LO. So right, like this we can get the last two values. Similarly, when we want to get the first two indexes, what we can do? The value at the first two index, we can start from 0 and go up to 2. We'll get a value at this point, right? So now we have the idea like how we can approach this problem. So let's go move on to the code, right? So we'll have two strings. One will be the output 1, and let us suppose other one will be the output 2. So in output 1, what we'll have? The first two characters will pick from the string 2, and which will be the last two characters of the string 2. And we know, like, to get the last two characters we can use -2 till the end, right? And the what will be the other part? We know plus is the concatenation operator. We can use plus to concatenate these different strings because we have to store them in a variable also. And what will it be there? We are not going with the first two characters, so we'll start from index 2 and we'll go till -2, right? Because it will not include the value at index -2, it will go till -2. And here what we'll do, we'll pick this from string 2, right? And we'll be starting from 0 of the string 2 and till what point we'll go 2, right? Because here we want the first 2 characters of the string 2. So right, we know, right, to get the first 2 characters we can use this way. And this is the left part, like the part of a string 1 without the first 2 characters and without the last 2 characters, right? Similarly for the string 2, what we'll do, we'll be exchanging the first 2 characters with the last 2 characters of the string 1. So here it comes string 1 and we need to put the last 2 characters of the string 2. So this is how we can get the last 2 characters of the string 1, right? And after this we'll put the left part of the string 2, right? And in the last, what we'll do, we'll pick from the string 1 only, and what we'll pick the first 2 characters from the string 1. And here the left part will be, we'll just exclude the first 2 characters and the last 2 characters. So we'll start from we'll start from second index and we'll go till -2 index. So it will exclude the first 2 characters of the string 2 and the last 2 characters of the string 2. And in the output, what we'll do, we'll print both the values, right? So we can say exchange value for string 1, and here we'll just pass the output 1. Similarly, exchanged value for string 2 will, right, and here we'll pass the output 2, right? And let's try out along with the test cases. And guys, if you have not gone through the string session, I will recommend you, like, before trying to attempt this problem, go with the session topic so you get all these concepts in a better way. And you can also find the link for the session 3 in the description below. Yeah, so let's run our program for the input output test cases. So first input is this. Let's copy this and then execute. This will be our first ABC, like this. Yeah, and this is our second string. Let's copy this and execute this. What's the output we are getting? Y E C D E F Q G F. Y E C D E F Q G F, right? What is the string second? W A D K G H A B. W A D K G H A B. Right? A B is exchanged with Y and W A is right. This looks correct. Let's try the second test case for this problem. So what is the second test case? It's A B C D E F G H. A B C D E F G H. Right? And what's the output we are getting? G H E F, G H E F, and C D A B. And on the output message also we can use this same strings, but that's fine. Okay guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel and try this problem on your own, and stay tuned for more such problems. Thank you.